Is this thing on? Hi everyone! This is my first YouTube video. So, first time using this setup. I got myself a microphone. This was a complete impulse decision to do this last night. I made a cover picture. I ordered this tripod stand that I've got going on here. I've got this microphone. I think I'm ready to go. I've got an iPhone. I'm just going to be doing it on my iPhone because I can't be bothered using a camera. One, who has the funds? Two, it's just too much faffing. I just don't want to keep track of that. Anyway, and all the editing, oh, I can't be bothered. Anyway, introductions. I want this to be if you know me, you might learn a bit more about me. If you don't know me, then I hope this will give you a good idea as to who I am. So, hi, my name is Peachy, not my real name, but this is the name that I'm going to use. So, I don't know where to start. I am a British Chinese girl living and working in the UK. I grew up in, let's begin at the beginning. I was born in China. Okay, let's get that over with. I moved over to the UK when I was 3 years old. So I grew up in Edinburgh in Scotland. For those that don't know, it's the capital and it's absolutely stunning. If you've not been before, you definitely should. I want to go back so badly. I grew up there. I went to university there as well. And I recently moved down to London. So I'm in London right now. And I've been living here for just over 1 year, where I've been working as a junior doctor. So yeah, that's one part of me. I'm also a pole dancer. This page, this name, Peachy Polar, that is my pole dancing name. At the beginning, when I started doing pole dancing, it was during university. I joined with the society at the university, and I just got super into it. It was super addictive. It made me feel so good. I made so many friends. All my closest friends are from basically pole. Because it just is such a nice community, and it makes you feel good, it makes you feel happy, and you're just connecting with people. It just is such a nice vibe. And as I got further and further along university, I began to think about the stigma associated with it. Obviously, it's not always seen to be a professional, unfortunately, it's not seen to be a professional thing to be doing as a doctor. But obviously I knew that I was heading that way. I was going to be a junior doctor after I graduate. And there were so many points during university where I was told, and also I thought to myself, because of people around me, because of the judgment, because of the stigma, I thought that I had to stop. And at that point I already started teaching, I started doing competitions, I started helping other people choreograph their routines for their competitions. I just got really super into it. And I didn't want to stop what made me so happy. It made me feel really upset for a while because I didn't know how this was going to work out. I didn't know whether I would have to stop because of unprofessionalism. But then I just decided, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to do whatever I want. Obviously keep it professional, try not to mix my personal life and my professional life too much, because I think that's how it should be anyway. But in London, I've had lots of amazing opportunities. I've been judging, I've been teaching workshops, I have been performing, I have been going to shows and things like that. And recently I just became a resident pole dancing instructor at a whole new studio that opened up in London. So this is very exciting. And I'm managing to balance it with my work. So enough about pole. You can tell which side of my life I prefer more by how much I talk about one over the other. Anyway, second half of me, I am currently a junior doctor. That means I've graduated and I've worked for a year, and I now am in my second year of foundation training. And I'm currently in palliative care, which is end of life medicine, and I find it super rewarding and super interesting. At the beginning, when I first started work, it was crazy, it was chaotic, the hours were crazy. For a long time I thought to myself, is this for me? Is this right? I don't know. it's exhausting. I don't know if this is worth it. And obviously, if you have been keeping up with the news, you have been looking at the junior doctor strikes. I'm sure you're aware of them. We're not being paid very much. Our pay hasn't changed in over 15 years, despite inflation being crazy high. And we're being overworked because now there are less of us and there are more patients. So it's just overall not that great. And so the morale was very low last year. And I thought to myself at many points, like, should I quit? Genuinely, I thought, is this for me? I don't think so. And then it got to the end of the year, and things started happening around me. I started this new rotation in end of life medicine, and I just love it so much. Like, it's such a privilege, it's such an amazing thing to be connecting, to be meeting with people who many people won't even meet in their entire lives. Like, these experiences I've been getting have been so positive and so eye-opening and so just humbling. Obviously, these people are approaching the end of their lives, and it's very sad, don't get me wrong, but what you can learn from these people, this is money can't buy that. And so after doing this for a few weeks, I've only been on the job for 3 weeks, it's really allowed me to realize that this job really is for me, and I'm so grateful. It's making me so grateful to be alive, to have my life ahead of me, to be able to have my body and my fitness and my ability, just small things like my ability to appreciate food, my ability to walk, my ability to run, to pole, to dance, to move, to hug people, to watch TV, films, everything. All of these things we take for granted because sadly at the end of life, people aren't even able to lift themselves up in bed. They don't want to eat. They start losing their memory. They start getting really agitated, things like that. It's just, yeah, I'm loving it right now. I'm absolutely loving it. And the team that I'm working with is so great. Another very exciting thing. I'm so excited, and it's the main reason why I feel like I have to upload this video today, because I'm leaving for Tokyo on Monday and I can't wait. I really want to, I've been getting really into content creation recently. I really like making videos. I really like documenting and sharing my life, because I've had people saying that it's really helped them in either their pole journey, in their medicine journey. I want to be able to spread positivity and also a bit of realness and just, share about my life. Probably nothing even that interesting, but if you don't like it, don't watch it, I just like videos on YouTube where it's just about nothing in particular, and it's just one person. You're kind of like following their lives along, like vloggers basically. And I just put them on in the background, and it's just, I can't have silence. I genuinely like listening to music, but I prefer listening to people speaking. And so I always put on like a random YouTube video, and I hope that this becomes something like that for you guys. So I want to take you along to Tokyo, to Japan. We're going to be staying there. I'm going with my boyfriend and a friend. I'm going to be meeting my sister and my family there because there's a big wedding. We're going to be in Tokyo for a week, and then we're going to travel around the rest of Japan for a week as well. And I can't wait, because I haven't been on holiday in such a long time. And Japan, I've been once before. It blew my mind. If you have been before, you will know, like, the things that you didn't think existed exist in Japan. And it's all like packaged up really cute. Everything's really cute and everything's relatively cheap. The misconception, I think, well, obviously it can get very expensive in Tokyo. That's often a misconception though, because lots of things can be very cheap. Last time I was a student, I was really on a very tight budget, and we were eating out for £4, £5 per meal. It's not dirt cheap, obviously. Things get a bit more expensive when you want to go out for the fancy meals, for the nice drinks and everything, obviously. But overall, it's extremely reasonable, and we've been able to book some really, really, really lovely hotels. And a very, very, very exciting thing that I'm doing over there is I'm teaching a pole dancing choreography class in Tokyo. It's honestly been such a massive whirlwind this year. I didn't think that I'd be able to do this as a hobby during my first year of being a doctor. I didn't think that was possible, but not only have I been able to keep that up as a hobby, because I love it so much, I've also managed to make it like a side hustle without really realizing. So like being paid for workshops, traveling around for workshops, judging, teaching every week, like it's just become something that pays me now too. So now that I'm being invited to somewhere internationally in Tokyo to teach something that I love so much, like it's honestly amazing. It feels like I'm living my dream in some way. I want to keep doing it, and I just can't believe that this is happening to me. It's just, I like to practice gratefulness, and I feel like recently it's become, because of my job and the nature of it and everything happening around me, and with this holiday coming up, I just feel extremely grateful for everything that is happening. So I will be taking this. I don't know how people like vlog in public. I'm still a bit scared to do that. But I've got like a selfie stick, I've got a tripod, now I've got my microphone too. And I'm just going to be taking it along with me, maybe doing a few like features of food and drinks that we're having, like what we're doing during the day, nights out, things like that. Just see how I feel. And this is going to be chill. I want this to be chill. I want this to feel like not something that gives me pressure. I want this to feel like a creative outlet for me. And so, yeah, I'm going to do it. If you have any recommendations for Tokyo, send them my way. Much appreciated. My boyfriend has like 100 things saved already. He's very good at planning things, but I am looking for more. I'm always looking for more. So yeah, that's the end of my first YouTube video. Thank you so much for being here. If you've made it this far, please subscribe. I can't believe I'm doing this. Please subscribe. Hit the bell icon on so that you are notified when I drop a new video. And follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is peachypolar, @peachypolar. Yeah? And yeah, check me out. I'm on TikTok as well, but most of all, I use Instagram. And I'm going to be using YouTube as like a chatty, vloggy kind of platform. So hope this becomes something fun, and I hope you enjoyed this first video and getting to know me a little bit. Send me questions if you want me to answer questions about either medicine, pole, traveling, I don't care, whatever. I'm always happy to answer questions, and I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be in Tokyo. Mwah!